Hola, ¿cómo está? This is Reverend Judy Weaver, and I'm coming to you from Asangate Mountain here in Peru. I'm just completing my Mune Carpe ceremony, and I want to share a couple of stories. The first I want to talk about is the Apu itself. We had actually just completed the formal ceremony, which was up on top of Asangate Mountain, which took hours to ride by horse to get there, and hours to perform the ceremonies, the sacredness of the old ones, the ways that they had been done thousands of years ago. First we visited the male lake, and then we visited the female lake. The eyes of Asangate. Then we went and held the ceremony itself, and I went into deep meditation, and after we came out, we were sitting and talking about all of the messages, and there was myself and the maestro Justo Apaza, along with the interpreter who was there. And as we were sharing all of these amazing, magnificent stories and what they meant, I also wanted to share what I did, which was the trance channeling. They didn't understand what that was, so I dropped into trance. And Asangate Mountain came through. It was such a powerful transmission. The winds blew, everything changed. The air was expanding. It was profound. The exchange, once it was completed, they were so overwhelmed and filled with gratitude for the blessing of me sharing that healing energy with them. And I just wept because I was so humbled by the love energy that poured through me. When all of a sudden we heard this massive roar, and there on top of the mountain was an avalanche. It was Asangate actually responding once again. Yes, I heard you. Yes, I was within you. Yes, I shared that power through you for the people, for mankind, for all to hear and to see, to expand and to grow from. The miracles, the continued miracles that are happening here, the amazing experiences that are available for each and every one of us if we choose to open ourselves to listening and stepping out in faith and walking that path. Well, here's another story. Walking that path and following and being on that horse. I can't tell you what a miracle that truly is, because I am an asthmatic, have been since a very young age, way before inhalers were invented. Allergic to fur, feathers, and highly allergic to horses. I can't get anywhere near a horse. I have literally been on death's doorstep because I've gotten too close to horses. And here along this journey, Spirit is telling me, you have to ride the horse. Now, how can any part of me in me possibly conceptualize that I can ride a horse? I'm going to die if I ride that horse. I can't breathe. I will have no air. But over and over again, I kept feeling, you have to ride the horse. So I ordered the horse, and I had a mask, and I had a shirt that pulled up over my nose. But I cannot tell you the fear that I had within me of getting near a horse, let alone getting on a horse. And when I went to get on that horse, oh my God, if you'd had a video of that, I was sure I was flipping off and onto the other side. They caught me somewhere along the line and hoisted me in an upright position. And as I was on that horse and I went to take my breath through the mask, I just prayed for clean air in my lungs. Keep me clean, keep me clear, allow me to have that breath of life. And I'm sending out that love energy and sending out that love energy to that horse, to the universe, to the Apu, to all life, to be able to sustain me, to be able to ride this horse. It was going to be over a 2-hour ride in one direction. And I didn't know if I was going to make it 20 feet. How could I possibly know that? I know what I have experienced in my life over and over again, and the hospitalizations specifically due to being exposed to horses. And here I am, riding that horse, one step at a time, higher and higher up that mountainside. With every breath that I intook, I just gave grace and gratitude. and let my fear move aside so that I could be part of that moment and that miracle and allow it to come into fruition for me. This is all that is available for each and every one of us. I rode that horse 2 hours up and 2 hours back. And my breath was clear. My lungs were open. I was able to be. I was able to feel the breath of the horse as he looked back to check me out, to see who I was and what I was. I just sent that heart love energy and sent that heart love energy. But I was able to ride that horse. After we got back and dismounted, and I went ahead and sat down by, actually there's a hot spring at the bottom. And I sat there by the hot spring and I'd taken off my mask. Now mind you, all kinds of horsehairs were flying into my eyes and all over my body. And I should have had massive allergic reactions, but none. And as I sat there on the ground, and horses had been by because you could see the remains there, that's when I started to wheeze. Because it was proving to me that Spirit held me through the miracle of the experience of what I needed to do to grow in my faith, to be and to allow more to become from and through. That's all that they ask of each of us, to open ourselves beyond ourselves and allow ourselves to truly be all that we are destined to be. This trip is beyond magnificent. I can't even begin to tell you all of the wonderful things that have taken place. And I am so filled with gratitude and love that I've had the opportunity to. I will be returning to Peru in October of 2024, and I invite you to join me as well. But please come and visit me at heartforsouls.com for so many other spectacular programs and events that I host on a regular basis that Spirit's guiding me into new, to be able to help each of you to see, to open to, and to truly accept the brilliance and that miracle of you. Many blessings of love and light, Reverend Judy Weaver. Bye-bye.